Mediation at the Horizon, a story of silence and truce. An original book cover, an audio story created by Red Cardinal Kitchen, the light of a living archive. This is not a debate, nor persuasion. It is a meditation at the horizon, where belief and disbelief both arrive, where science and scripture both pause, and where silence speaks where certainty cannot. The listener is invited not to search for proof, but for presence, not to seek conclusion, but to recognize endurance. The horizon gathers all visions and holds them without choosing, reminding us that the edge is shared by all. The horizon gathers all visions. Belief and disbelief both arrive at the same edge, and science and scripture both reach the same wall. Beyond that wall, there is no proof, no certainty, only mystery. This story does not take sides. It does not argue, nor does it persuade. It teaches without preaching, and it honors without dictating. The horizon speaks. The horizon gathers all visions. Belief and disbelief both arrive at its edge. Science and scripture both reach its wall. Beyond that wall, no proof, no certainty, only mystery. The stone remains, whether gifted or self-born. The tree bends, whether planted by hand or by chance. The breath continues, whether sustained by design or by necessity. The horizon holds both truths without choosing. Gratitude rises, reverence endures, silence gathers. The horizon becomes truce. The traveler approaches. The story begins with a traveler walking toward the horizon. At first, the way is clear, stones underfoot, trees bending in the wind, breath steady in the chest. Each step feels certain, each answer close at hand. Belief offers one explanation, disbelief another. Science builds its theories, scripture offers its verses. The traveler listens, but with each step, the voices fade into distance. The edge revealed. The closer the traveler comes to the horizon, the more the ground changes. Proof dissolves. Certainty thins. The walls of doctrine and the scaffolds of theory both begin to crumble. What remains is silence. At the edge, the traveler sees others gathered. Scientists with their instruments, theologians with their texts, wanderers with their questions. All stand before the same wall. None can cross. None can claim what lies beyond. Imagination fills the gap. Some fill the silence with imagination. They name creator, they name chance, they name nothing at all. But the horizon does not decide. It only holds the truce. It whispers, truth is not possession, truth is not conclusion, truth is endurance. Scientific theory busies itself with patterns. Sacred texts busy themselves with meaning. Neither can cross the wall. Neither can prove what lies beyond. The horizon teaches. The traveler realizes that the horizon is not a place of answers, but of presence. It is where gratitude rises, reverence endures, and silence gathers. It is where belief and disbelief both fall quiet, equal before mystery. The horizon teaches that truth is a path, not a possession, a question, not an answer, endurance, not conclusion. The journey ends in truce. And so the traveler stops, not defeated, but at peace. The horizon has spoken. The journey has revealed that the edge is not an ending, but a reminder. All paths meet here. All visions dissolve here. All questions rest here. The horizon becomes truce. The horizon has spoken. Visions have gathered. Questions have risen. Silence has endured. No side has prevailed. No certainty has been claimed. Only the reminder remains. All paths meet at the edge. May gratitude rise, whether for giver or for survival. May reverence endure, whether for source or for matter. May silence remain, where explanation cannot reach. The horizon becomes truce. The clouds conceal, the stars conceal, the moon conceals. Beyond each veil, another veil. Beyond each wall, another wall. The horizon does not yield, yet it does not deny. It holds mystery as gift, not as proof. This meditation has carried no debate, no persuasion. It has carried only presence. The horizon has gathered all visions, and released them into silence. The horizon is not conclusion, but continuation. Carry what has been heard into your own silence. Let questions remain questions. Let hope remain hope. Let endurance remain endurance. Thank you for listening. Thank you for standing at the edge. Thank you for sharing the horizon. Copyright 2025 Red Cardinal Kitchen. All rights reserved. No part of this story may be reproduced, distributed, or transmitted in any form or by any means without the prior written permission of the author, except for brief quotations used in reviews or scholarly work. Balance scale disclaimer. This story is a work of reflective fiction. It does not advocate for any religious, scientific, or philosophical position. All characters, events, and interpretations are symbolic and intended for contemplative purposes only. Readers are encouraged to engage with the narrative through their own beliefs, questions, and experiences. Primary genre: philosophical fiction. Contemplative literature. Secondary influences: spiritual realism, metaphorical journey, narrative, literary meditation, quiet speculative, reflection. 5 tips for writing in this genre. 1. Let silence do the heavy lifting. In contemplative fiction, what is not said often carries more weight than what is spoken. Leave intentional gaps for the reader's breath and interpretation. 2. Use nature as narrator, witness, or mirror. Stones, trees, wind, and horizons can hold truths without argument. They allow meaning to emerge without confrontation. 3. Avoid conclusions, offer continuations. This genre thrives on open-endedness. Replace answers with invitations, and certainty with endurance. 4. Balance poetry with clarity. Lyrical language is powerful, but grounding it in sensory detail keeps the reader connected rather than drifting. 5. Honor all perspectives without choosing one. The strength of contemplative fiction lies in its neutrality. Let belief and disbelief stand side by side without hierarchy. Why this story matters. Mediation at the horizon matters because it restores a space that modern discourse often forgets. The space where we can stand together without needing to win, prove, or persuade. It reminds us that mystery is not a failure of knowledge, but a shared inheritance. Reverence can exist without doctrine. Gratitude can rise from both giver and survival. Truth is not a possession, it is an endurance. The edge of understanding is not a battleground, but a truce. In a world saturated with noise, certainty, and division, this story offers something rare: a place to breathe, to listen, and to remember that all paths meet at the same horizon.